Look at our amazing, beautiful, pristine, awesome, unique blue planet. If you ever had any doubt about the primacy of the ocean in shaping the life on Earth, just have another look. We're all totally dependent on this fragile planet suspended in the vast blackness of space.
The ocean sustains all life on Earth. Without our ocean, life on Earth simply could not exist.
It regulates the weather, produces half of the oxygen we breathe, and absorbs a third of our greenhouse gas emissions. The ocean sustains our economy as well as the livelihoods and well-being of billions of people worldwide. For centuries, people have regarded the ocean as an inexhaustible, never-ending source of food and a convenient dumping ground, too vast to be affected by anything we do.
We could not have been more wrong.
In the space of just a few decades, it has become increasingly clear that the ocean has limits and that in many important parts of our ocean, the sustainability thresholds have already been breached. Populations of marine species have fallen dramatically, and vast areas of essential habitats have been degraded or destroyed, with implications that only now we are beginning to understand. Humanity continues to make unsustainable demands from the oceans, threatening our long-term well-being and prosperity.
And if we do nothing, this will only become worse and worse until the final collapse.
Humanity is the problem, and if we are the problem and want to survive in this vast, complex world, we have to figure out a solution.
Mirpuri Foundation Save the Oceans program is supporting studies to better assess the problem, understand how far we have gone, and what can still be done to revert this trend. But the deeper we get into our research, the more reasons for concern we find.
Mirpuri Foundation, in the course of its research activities, found out that in just a few decades, marine vertebrate populations have declined by more than 50%. Populations of fish species utilized by humans have fallen by half. Subsidies that encourage overfishing are worth an estimated $35 billion. Even though the global fishing fleet is already 3 times larger than what the ocean can sustainably support. Three to 5 degrees ocean warming by the end of this century. Half the world's corals have been lost. At current projected levels of warming and acidification, coral reefs could be lost altogether by 2050. Nearly 30% of mangrove cover was lost in the last 25 years. The Arctic Ocean is likely to become nearly ice-free in summer within the next 30 years. Around 1 in 4 species of sharks, rays and skates is now threatened with extinction. "200 million people live on land that will be below sea level before the end of this century." More than 250,000 tons of plastic pieces contaminate and float in the ocean. Oxygen-depleted dead zones are growing as a result of nutrient runout.
In the last 200 years, the ocean has absorbed 1/3 of all the gas emissions produced by human activity. Ocean acidification is happening at a rate that is faster than in any other period in the past 70 million years.
The picture is now clearer than ever. Humanity is mismanaging the ocean to the brink of collapse. And there is no doubt that the collapse of oceans' ecosystems will trigger the end of life on Earth.
We inherited an ocean in crisis. Our ocean is dying. But our generation is determined to not let that happen. The youth is watching.
The moment for action has arrived. The rate of change in the ocean tells us there's no time to waste. Changes are happening in our lifetime. We can and we must correct course now. Tomorrow might be too late.
We are at the 11th hour, but if we all act together and without any further delay, we still have a chance. And this might well be our last chance.
Mirpuri Foundation Save the Ocean program. Promote smart fishing. Stop harmful subsidies and unregulated fishing. Protect key habitats. Promote the creation of new marine reserves to enable ocean regeneration. Cut greenhouse gas emissions that threaten a potentially catastrophic acidification of the ocean and sea temperature rise. The ocean is a dynamic, interconnected global ecosystem that can eventually bounce back if the pressures are dealt with urgently and effectively. Protecting our ocean is not only a human being life-saving pressing need, it also makes economic sense. Preserve nature, produce in a sustainable way, and consume wisely. Together, we can make the difference. Together, we can save our beautiful, pristine, awesome, unique blue planet and let the next generations enjoy it.